Yes, good evening, friends. Welcome to the session once again. Today we will continue from where we have left yesterday. Today will be the third session as far as our Indian geography is concerned. We are discussing the geology or the structure of India, that is different rock system that we have in India. Okay, so yesterday we have seen the Katapa rock system. There we have ended the session. Today we will continue with the different types of rock system in India. Okay, but before going into the session, let me just give you one information, that is today will be the last day for this month, that is January. Next month, that is in the month of February, again we will continue, and we will continue from the discussion where we will be completing today. Okay, means we will continue with the Indian geography part. Indian geography part, all in all, you can say it is composed of 10 different chapters. Okay, like the physical settings, that is the physical geography of India. You have the resources, you have agriculture, you have industry, you have transportation, you have cultural settings of India, that is different racial groups in India, population, demographic, and also the contemporary issue, regional development. So we will be completing all the session next month, that is in the month of February. In the month of February also, I will be conducting 15 sessions, 40 minutes each. Clear? But anyways, before we go into the session, as we wait for some more learners to join in, let me just take you through some important information from the Unacademy platform. You see here, Unacademy platform is relentlessly working towards giving you benefit and also encouraging you at the same time in order for you to achieve the goal that you are looking for. There is no hidden cost at all. You can see and you can try for yourself. There is no hidden cost, nothing. It is just for your own benefit. Nowhere in the world you will find such an offer that is providing from the Unacademy platform. Okay, now because of that reason, the pool of scholarship money has now been increased in the Unacademy platform. Earlier it was 4 crores. Now it is very sorry, very sorry. Okay, earlier it was 4 crores. Now it has been increased to 10 crores, a substantial increase of more than 50%. And also earlier, if you come between top 1 to top 500, you end up getting some percentage of the scholarship. Top 3 gets 100% scholarship. Okay, accordingly 50%, 75%, 50%, 25%, so on and so forth. But now it has been increased. Top 3,000 rankers will get 100% scholarship. You see here. Clear? And also not only this, 1,000 lucky participant will win an Apple gadget and Amazon vouchers. Don't you think this is quite a big thing? And not only this, now you keep the reward that you will get aside for once. You see here, there is no other better way in order to revise for what you have already studied via attending such a mega compact. Why? Because in this mega compact, you will be provided with 56 MCQ, that is multiple choice question, to be solved in 60 minutes. Therefore, in order to revise what you have already studied, there is no better way other than this. Another important point is you will be able to self-assess yourself at what level of preparation you are. Why? Because individuals who will be attempting this mega compact will be your peer group who will be attempting or who will be sitting for this competitive exam. So you will get a chance to self-assess yourself. And third but not the least, It is just like a mock test. Your prelims 2022 is very near, that is in the month of June. So it is high time that you become serious and attempt this. Unacademy doesn't have any objective but in order to help you in realizing your dream. So every Sunday in Unacademy platform we have this mega compact happens at 11 a.m. So this Sunday also on 23rd January you kindly sit for this mega compact. You need to enroll for this, and in order to enroll you can use my code, that is SUNEP10. So this is my educator code. You can use this code in order to enroll. Clear? It is available both in English as well as in Hindi. Clear? Now, taken care into consideration the upcoming prelims, that is in the month of June, in Unacademy platform we have this comprehensive batch course on GS. It will start on 27th. Only some few days to go. You kindly enroll for this. Okay? Clear? And if in your roadmap, if you are planning to sit for 2023, still you can go for this, because you have this mission 2023, Lakshya 2023 is also there. Clear? These are some of the optional courses which are getting launched in Unacademy platform, such as economics, public administration, PSIR, geography as well, history, sociology, and philosophy. If any of this is one of your optional, you kindly enroll and take the benefit of this. These are some of the top educators of Unacademy platform. You also have this introductory offer in order to crack this UPSC 2023. So individuals who are planning to sit for civil service examination 2023, you have this 18 months combo. The original price is this, but it has been substantially reduced. Now, not only the reduction of this 10%, but by using educator code, you again reduce by 10%. Therefore, in total, you are getting a 20% discount. Okay, so it's a huge offer. For this, if you need my educator code, you can use, that is SUNEP10. Okay, and the good news doesn't end here. You also have additional benefit, and the additional benefit comes in two ways. One is you will get access to 20 GS books, which is written, curated for as per the UPSC syllabus, GS syllabus, and also aligning with the latest trend which is evolving in the UPSC exam. So once you get whole of this book, you don't have to go anywhere in search of any topics which is there under your GS syllabus. Clear? Thereby saving lot of time and also increasing your efficiency. Okay, and along with this you will get an opportunity to sit for a test series. Clear? So with that basic introduction, let us continue our session today. Yesterday we have seen the Kataba rock system. Today we will continue with this Windian rock system. This particular Windian rock system approximately falls between 1,300 to 6,600 million years ago. Important characteristics of this Windian rock system is it is ancient sedimentary rock superimposed on the Aryan base. Right from the Aryan rock system we have been discussing, like the fundamental base or basement complex, we have already discussed that in the earlier session. Okay, just for the benefit, let me just take you to this particular slide, just in order to, okay, you see here, kindly follow with me. This is the entire classification of the rock system in India. That is Aryan rock system, Purana rock system, Dravidian rock system, and Aryan rock system. Now we are discussing this Purana rock system. Under this Aryan rock system, it is the oldest rock that to be formed. Then comes the Purana rock system, which is younger than the Aryan. Then you have this Dravidian rock system, which is younger than the Purana. And then you have the Aryan rock system, which is the recent and the latest, and which is younger than the Dravidian rock system. Therefore, whatever the rock system that comes, so the oldest one is Aryan, the latest one is the Aryan rock system. Okay, therefore, in the formation of the rock system on the Earth's surface, during our discussion in the last session, I have already explained to you. That is the soil formation, and also one rock will form. If after some time another rock is formed, then it will be over this. It may be over this, it may not be, but it may be over this also. Okay, therefore, this Windian rock system that we are discussing right now comes under this Purana rock system. Okay, under this Purana rock system, we have two types. One is the Katapa rock system, which we have seen in the last session. Now, the other subcategory is the Windian rock system. So, this is the ancient sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock is what? Sedimentary rock is derived from either the igneous rock or the metamorphic rock by the process of weathering and erosion and depositing in certain place. Now, this sedimentary rock will be superimposed, means it will deposit over the Archean base. Clear? Now, except for few traces of animal and vegetable life. And remember, in any type of rock formation, kindly go through the geological timetable. Okay, it is not like right from the day the earth came into being, all the plants and animals as we see today, it was present. No. Initially, there was no life form at all. But gradually, some algae came into being. Okay, now, after that, gradually, over the water body, certain organisms were there. Gradually, it came into the land. And in land also, gradually, it evolved, stage after stage. Clear? Therefore, the rock formation happening in any of the time period, if you know the geological timetable, you will be very easily, you will be able to correlate the nature of the rock. When I'm talking about the nature of the rock, which means the economic importance, which means the economic geography, resource distribution, mineral resources, be it a metallic mineral or be it a organic material like coal or fossil fuels. Clear? Now, except for the few traces of animals and vegetable life, this group is devoid of any recognizable fossils. So till now, we have been talking about iron ore, cobalt, all of bauxite, all of this. Till now, we are not touching on the presence of coal and fossil fuel, that is petroleum. Okay, why? Because coal is from the vegetable, that is the decay of plant is a coal under high pressure and temperature. Decay of marine organism is fossil fuel. Now, since in this time period also there is only few traces of animal, why? Because now the animal and plant life is coming into the picture gradually, but it is not like at one point of time everybody or every plant and animal appears simultaneously. Okay, it came gradually. Therefore, during this time also, except for some few traces of animals and vegetable life, there aren't any kind of substantial one. Therefore, you will not find any kind of recognizable fossils in this particular type of rock, that is Windian type of rock, which comes under the Purana rock system in India. Now, covered by Deccan Trap, Gangetic alluvium. So these are the rock that comes under this Windian rock system. Okay, lower Windian is marine in origin, mostly calcareous in nature, and shows tectonic deformation of folding movement. Okay, well placed in the Son Valley in Chhattisgarh, in the valley of Bhima. The upper Windian, lower Windian means which forms, even in Windian you see here. As I told you in the last class also, whenever we are talking about human lifetime, even 100 years is too long. Okay, there are very fortunate individuals, very lucky individuals who live up to 100 years. So it is a very long time. But when it comes to geology or the age of the rock or age of the earth, 1 million years is just like yesterday. Okay, so in the Windian also the time period spans from 1300 to 6000 million years, which means under this Windian also it can be subdivided into different time period. So the earliest form of or earliest rock formation under this Windian period, also the lower one means the older one, the upper Windian means the newer one. Okay, under this Windian rock system. So the upper Windian system, you have this fluviatile in origin and is greatly lying in undisturbed locations. Okay, undisturbed horizontal strata. Clear? It is separated by unconformity, prominent in the north, but almost disappears in the southern areas. Clear? Important type of rock that you will find here is the freestone, ornamental stone, pure glass making sand, and some coal. See, we have already seen there is only few traces of animal and plant life, vegetable life. Therefore, yes, you will find some type of a coal you will find, but it will not be that well formed coal. Okay, so you will find some type of a coal but not substantial. Diamond bearing horizon of Pana and Golconda also falls under this particular time period. Clear? Then comes, so these are the distribution of the Windian rocks in India. You kindly follow the pointer. You see here, some part of the Aravalli, and after that you have in this region, and some outcrop in this region. So this is the distribution of the Windian rock system in India. Clear? Then comes the third major rock system in India, which is known as the Dravidian rock system. The time period is between 300 to 600 to 300 million years ago. Clear? Now let us see some important characteristics. Before going here, you kindly have a look. Let us see some important characteristics, okay, of this Dravidian rock system. The important characteristics is it is conspicuous by their absence in the peninsular India. Conspicuous by their absence in the peninsular India means it is not found on the peninsular India. So where it will be found? It will be found in the Himalayan ranges. Now it contains abundance of fossils, which means what? Now in the Windian rock system under Purana rock system, which we have seen just now, the traces of plant and animal life is there, means initiation. Now under this Dravidian rock system, now there is full-blown presence of plants and animal. So when you have a presence of plants and animal, then the presence of fossil fuel will be there. Therefore here under this Dravidian rock system you will have abundance of this fossil fuel. Now it also, the presence of this fossil fuel also helps in the age determination of the rock. Why? Because you see here we have this carbon-14 dating, okay, dating of the age of the rock. If you have a presence of a fossil fuel, it becomes easier and more accurate to date, okay, to date the age of that particular rock system. Therefore, since under this Dravidian rock system now comes the presence of these fossils, then it also helps in the determination of the age of the rock or the age of the earth, you can say, from this time period onward. Clear? Regarding carbon-14 dating, how it is dated, okay, what are the procedures, kindly substantiate that particular section from your science and technology. Clear? Anyways, under this Dravidian rock system, it is further divided into different time period. The first one is the Cambrian, where you will find this. See, very important point. One is, see, two important point is, kindly read once. It is conspicuous by their absence in the peninsular region. That is very important characteristics of this Dravidian rock. Second is it contains abundant fuel. Clear? Fossils. Now under this Dravidian comes the Cambrian rock system. This Cambrian is, you will find in the northwest Himalaya. That is Kulu, Lahore, Paramula. In this region you will find. Spiti Valley. In Spiti Valley you have an extensive fauna. Fauna means animal. Okay, means the rock formation, okay, containing these fossils, okay, the rock of this category, it is known as Haimatan system. Kindly remember this. There may be a short note in your exam under your GS. What is Haimatan system? Haimatan system is nothing but this is a system of rock that comes under Cambrian, which falls under Dravidian rock system, and it consists of an extensive fauna that you will find in the Spiti Valley. Okay, clear? So that's it. That is how. Clear? So that completes your this Haimatan system. That is how you answer. Fossiliferous sandstone you will find. Then comes the second, that is Ordovician. Okay, Ordovician is, it overlays the Haimatan system, which means under this Dravidian also, the oldest is the Cambrian, then comes the Ordovician. So under this Ordovician time period, you have this which will overlay, means the Haimatan system which has been formed earlier, it will be over it. So overlying this Haimatan system, you will have this Ordovician rock. Example or the region is the Lithar region you will find. Then comes the Silurian. That is a continuation of the Ordovician rock. Then comes Devonian. Important aspect is, you see here, within one particular geological time period, there may be certain type of intervals where you will not find some general characteristics that is found in the other rock system. That exception is in this Devonian time period. In this Devonian time period, the rock which is formed, it will be devoid of any fossil remains. Okay, it will be devoid of any fossil remains, even though under this particular Dravidian system, it is characterized by an abundance of fossil fuel, and Devonian also, it is a part of or a sub part of this Dravidian rock system. In Devonian, it will be devoid of any fossil remains. Then comes the fifth, that is the Carboniferous time period. Under this Carboniferous time period, important rocks are limestone, shale and quartzite. In the upper time period, that is the limestone, dolomite of this Mount Everest. So the origin of the Everest is also initiated during this period. In the middle you have this great upheaval. Okay, great upheaval. Spiti Valley, Kashmir, Shimla and Eastern Himalaya. In the lower region you have this Pir Panjal Trap. Now coal formation started in this Carboniferous period. Don't confuse. Even under the Windian system you have a traces of coal, but substantial amount of coal formation will begin from this particular period, and we put the coal formation that it has been started in this Carboniferous time period. Clear? Now, then comes the recent one, that is the Aryan rock system. This Aryan rock system, or you can say upper Carboniferous to recent, that is the latest one, that is known as the Aryan rock system. Now it is found both in the Himalaya and the peninsular region. As we have seen, the Dravidian rock system is conspicuous by their absence in the peninsular region, but as far as the Aryan rock system is concerned, it is found both in the Himalaya as well as in the peninsular region. Under this Aryan rock system, the first type is Gondwana rock system. This Gondwana rock, important rock types are sandstone with some shale and clay. They are continental in origin, fluvial and lacustrine deposit. Fluvial means fluvial system, that is river, okay, by the river. And lacustrine deposit, that is the deposits in the lake, laid down in the geosyncline trough on ancient plateau surfaces. Sediments accumulated, loaded, trough subsided, embedded plants, thereby resulting in the formation of a coal. Okay, therefore, this particular process happened in Damodar Valley and Mahanadi River, Darjeeling, Sikkim and Kashmir. Therefore, 98% of the coal reserves of India comes from this Gondwana rock. What is the reason behind this? You see here, during this particular time period, in this Gondwana time period or Gondwana type of rock, what happened is, you see here, they are continental in origin. Therefore, you see here, during this time, from the Dravidian time period, we have already seen that it has got sufficient amount of animals and plant life which is present. Let us concentrate on the land area, that is the presence of the plant. Now, it is continental in origin. Fluvial means a river is running over. Suppose if you have a depression like this, a river runs over. Okay. Now, whenever a river is running like this, it is carrying lot of sediments. Now, since the plant community is already there, now these sediments will come deposit in the geosyncline. Geosyncline is what? Geosyncline is a very long, narrow, deep, okay, it's a long, narrow depression, you can say. Okay, a long, narrow depression is known as geosyncline. Therefore, what will happen is, a river which is running brings sediments along with it, deposit in the geosyncline. There is a basic principle known as isostatic adjustment. Isostatic adjustment is very simple. Kindly follow here, very important. Say for example, if I have a landform like this, if over this landform, if I put some load, some sediments or some load, okay, it may be anything. It can be anything. It can be a ice also, glacier or anything. If I put some material over this surface, what will happen? There will be certain pressure which will be exerted. Therefore, because of exertion of this pressure, it will be bent down like this. Okay. Now, if you remove the load, again it will come to its original place like this. Okay. Which means it's very simple. You can just experiment yourself. Therefore, the river which is running through the land carries sediments with it. In a geosyncline trough, it will be there, deposited the sediments. After depositing the sediments, because of isostatic adjustment, certain pressure, it will subside. Therefore, sediments accumulate in region, loaded trough subsided. During its subsidence, surrounding region are brought together again. Now the plant which is present here will also be subsided below, which means it will be subsided continuously. Therefore, this plant community will be buried under these sediments, again subsided under load of pressure and temperature over a very long period of time. Finally, this plant will turn into coal. Therefore, such activity in India under this Gondwana rock system happened. Therefore, and this happened in this Damodar Valley, Mahanadi River region. Therefore, you have substantial amount of coal of, you can say, of highest quality in India comes from this Gondwana rock system. And in fact, 98% of the coal reserves comes from this. Okay, other important minerals that you will find under this Gondwana rock system is sandstone, iron ore, copper and uranium also. Okay. This is the distribution of the Gondwana rock we have in India. You see here, Narmada, this Mahanadi, Godavari system and all. Okay, this one, all of this. Here you have substantial amount of coal reserves. Some you will find in this region, Sikkim region also. Clear? Kindly have a look at the diagram. I hope that is clear. Now, that is first. Under the Aryan rock system itself, the second category is the Triassic. Let us see what are the Abhinav Sharma. Yes, good evening, welcome to the session. See, we are discussing this is the third session of Indian geography. Okay, we have already discussed. We have already taken up two sessions, session 1 and session 2. This is the third session. We are discussing the geology or the structure or the rock structure of India. Okay, I am going to complete the session today under YouTube session. Each month I give 15, I conduct 15 session, 40 minutes each. Okay, 40 minutes each, 15 session, 40 minutes each. Today will be the last day for this month, that is January. I will continue the Indian geography again because this is the first chapter itself. I will continue the Indian geography next month. I am planning to finish in another 15 session, 40 minutes each next month to complete the entire Indian geography. In Indian geography, we have in total around 10 chapters. That is just, you can divide like this, okay, into 10 different chapters in order to comprehensively cover the Indian geography. First comes the physical geography, then comes the resources that we have, then comes the agriculture of India, that there we will discuss green revolutions, fertilizers, okay, irrigation system, what are different irrigation system of India, like the tank irrigation, canal irrigation, well irrigation, tube well irrigation, okay, all of this we will discuss. White revolution, that is the operation flood, okay, regarding the milk sector. After that we will go into industry. There we will see industrial clusters, mineral resource regions. After that we will see the important tribes in India, different race in India, okay, all of this. So approximately you can divide into 10 different chapters. So all of this I will try to complete in next month. Clear? Anyways, just in order to give you a rough idea about the structure of the course. Anyway, Triassic. So it is important characteristics is almost unknown in peninsular region. Very, very important. This Triassic, the name Triassic comes from this Tria, that is the treefold system that you will find. They are extensive in the Himalayan region. Just now we have seen some rock system which is completely absent in the peninsular region. This is also completely absent in the peninsular region. Okay, Jurassic, marine transgression happened during this time period. Marine transgression in a sense, when a oceanic water intrudes into a land area, it is known as marine transgression. Why it will happen? Why? Because of the tectonic force which is happening on the earth's surface. Say for example, I have a coastal region like this. This is a land area, coastal region. This is an ocean area. Now, if there is a subduction that is taking place in this coastal landform because of folding, or it can be of any reason, then this marine water will intrude into the land area. Okay? Now, it has happened in the western coast of India also many a times. Sometimes it has been submerged, sometimes it has been emerged. What is the significance of this marine transgression? Whenever there is a marine transgression, what do you think? When the marine water or oceanic water comes into the land area, it is not only the water which is coming, but also the marine organisms that also comes. Therefore, if there is a marine transgression, say for example, now the water which comes, it will also, along with the marine organism, it will come. Now after this, suppose if this particular water again goes back again because of n number of factors, maybe upliftment took place. Now it is completely a land area, but over this land area also you may find petroleum today. Okay, petroleum in Rajasthan region maybe. Okay, now you find a petroleum, means fossil fuels, petroleum. And what is this petroleum? It is nothing but the decay of marine organisms. So that is how you explain. Okay, yeah, that is how you explain. Clear? So in this Jurassic period, you have this marine transgression. It overlies the Triassic, means Triassic was the first rock form. After that, Jurassic came into being. Okay, like the shallow water deposit you will find in Rajasthan and Kutch region. All of this Rajasthan and Kutch region, it has been submerged, it has been emerged, okay, continuously. So you will find submergence and emergence landform in this Rajasthan and also in the Kutch region you will find. Okay, then comes the Cretaceous, that is marine deposit system. No other system is so widely distributed in India such as the Cretaceous rock system. In peninsular region, you will find it in the estuaries and the lacustrine deposit. It has got a special name which is known as Lemmetas. Now, if there is a short note in your exam regarding what is Lemmetas, Lemmetas is nothing but it is a estuarine and a lacustrine deposit which you will find in the peninsular region under the time period of this Cretaceous. That is how you need to answer. Clear? Then comes the Deccan Trap. From the end of this Cretaceous period, okay, Cretaceous period till the beginning of Eocene, you have this Deccan Trap. Yes, Abhinav, that is one. That is transgression of the seawater or marine water into the land area, after which, okay, after which in the desertic condition, arid and semi-arid condition, what happens? Lot of evaporation. So the water will evaporate, remaining back the salt. Clear? And since the transgression is not of high amount, that results. If it is of high amount, even if the evaporation is there, then the water is still there. But when the transgression is of not that much big amount, then the water will evaporate, leaving behind the salt. Clear? Now, it is very important, since I have already discussed regarding the geological timeline, okay, under paper 1. I am not discussing it here again. But kindly go and see the geological timetable or the geological timeline. That is, all those era, epoch, okay, period. There you will find this Cretaceous, Eocene, all of this. Okay, so this Deccan Trap is placed between end of Cretaceous till the beginning of the Eocene. Clear? Denudation has reduced it into half. Now today, whatever the landforms of this Deccan Trap that you will find in the peninsular region, it is actually the half. Why? Because of erosion weathering after formation millions of years back. Okay, after millions of years back, it has been reduced to half. Therefore, whatever you find, say for example in certain regions, if you find the thickness of the Deccan Trap to be, example, 10 meters, okay, actually it was 20 meters approximately, but now it has been reduced to half. The Deccan Trap in the peninsular region covers somewhere around 5 lakh square kilometer. In the Mumbai region, it is somewhere around 3000 meter deep thickness. In the south, it is somewhere around 600 to 800. In Amarkandak region, it is around 150 meter only. Clear? It is the important characteristics. Upper trap, that is, you will find in this Maharashtra and Saurashtra region. Intertrapian beds and volcanic ash you will find. The intertrapian beds are a late Cretaceous geological formation in India. Okay, the beds are formed as interbeds between Deccan Trap layers, indeterminate theropod and Tesorau remains have been recovered from the formation as well as dinosaurs' egg. These are the important characteristics. Then comes the middle trap. Middle traps are, see, all these are regarding a time period. Okay, under this Deccan Trap also, the Deccan Trap, the outflow of the lava or the formation of this Deccan Trap also happens in different geological time period. So under this Deccan Trap, it is divided into upper trap, Maharashtra, Saurashtra. Then comes the middle trap, that is central India, that is the Malwa region. Ash bed you will find devoid of intertrapians. The lower one is the intertrapians but rare ash bed. Okay, Regur is the soil that you will find in this region. Clear? Very important to know the meaning of this intertrapian bed. You kindly go and see. I will explain to you in the next session. Okay, we'll end the session here today. We will continue. These are the distribution of a Deccan Trap in India. Okay, in all of this region you will find this Deccan Trap. Clear? We'll end the session here today. We will continue with tertiary rock formation in the next class. Okay, Anyway, thank you so much for your patience and cooperations. We will meet again next month, February 1. Okay, and we will continue with this treasury and we will try to complete the entire Indian geography in the month of February. Clear? Anyways, bye bye, take care, and good night. Clear? I clear. Bye bye and take care. Huh?